Yo, what's good? It's DJ DISCourse here. On the line with me is Drique London. What's good, man? How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
Chilling, man. About
Thank
to.
you, man.
So, I know you're based in Raleigh. As a kid, you spent a little bit of time up in New York. Tell me what's going on
hmm
in Raleigh. Give me an idea of what's going on with the hip hop there.
Man, Raleigh's a cool place. There's a lot of dope guys, man. We're slowly coming up. We got anything from rock, rap. You know what I'm saying? It lives here. It's quiet. A lot of people don't know about it, but a lot of guys is coming up out of the city, man. It's a real cool place to be at times.
Okay, that's what's up. And what kind of, like, as far as the hip hop, what kind of vibe is going on there? I mean, can you like compare the style to what's going on in other places?
Yeah, it's really no one sound, man. Everybody has a different sound, man. Like, it's not just stuck in one category. We got a lot of backpack cats, we got a lot of trap cats, we got a lot of like neo soul cats. So it's not really stuck. I don't even think North Carolina has really found that sound that you can place on them yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all I don't everybody. To me, from what I'm hearing, everyone's different. No, none of us here sound alike.
Okay, say that. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm down here in Miami, man. And I kind of hear a similar thing going on here as well. There's a lot of different people with a little bit different things going on, and maybe something that
hmm
kind of links it together. But so I definitely understand what you're saying with that. So let's get to the real point of why I reached out, contacted with you. I recently came across this new EP, the Payton and Kemp EP.
hmm
It came out in December. You worked with Unique Music. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tell the listeners about the EP and how it came together and a little bit of that background.
Oh yeah, the EP I did with I got a crew down here called DLC Music Group. It stands for Dreams of Children. Unique is one of the in-house producers. I was working on a project with DJ Samaj out of Tacoma at the time, and we was all sitting in the studio, me, Unique, and a few other guys, and I was just going over tracks. I'm working on like a bunch of projects at one time, so I was going through beats for my album, Return of Malice, and we was all sitting around. And Unique just got quiet. He wasn't playing anything, and then he dropped like 5 beats, and I went crazy. I was like, we have to do the project. So we didn't know I was still doing a process of Gordy or not, and I just stopped that. I was probably like 3 tracks in and started recording for Payton and Kemp. The, the the name came about is one of my partners, Majestic, which we kept sitting there brainstorming, but we wanted to do some duos. And so he was just throwing out names, and Payton and Kemp came up. But when they were playing, I was young, so what I'm saying, I didn't really know much about Payton and Kemp. So I went back, I did my research, and I found out it was like a great duo. Underrated but yet talented.
Uh huh.
So we stuck with the name.
Okay, that's what's
And as
up.
far as as far as the music goes, it's just me just talking about situations going on at the time. No, that's about it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me follow up on that kind of theme about duos. Because something that I really like about hip hop lately in the last like 5 years or so seems is there's a big trend going back towards that duo and producer project.
Mm-hmm.
Ninth Wonder has been doing that. Like his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you worked with Unique on this one particularly. I talked to a lot of artists on my show with the same thing. So you want to talk about that a little bit and maybe was there something about Unique? I mean, obviously y'all had a relationship going back a little ways, but why do you think
Mm-hmm.
that's coming about now lately?
Cause you just find that one that has that sound, man. I don't know, like Unique's would have been different because I've been rolling with Unique for a long time, like since high school. This is our second EP together. The
Okay.
first one we did was 2010, called The Death Sound. And he's just been around forever, man. He knows what I like. He knows what I can rap on. He knows, what I'm saying, what sample to use, what pattern to lay down. So when we get in the studio, it's just that chemistry. So I will always keep him around just because he knows what I want. I think that's what a lot of rappers do, man. They find that one producer and they don't want to do a project where nobody has that sound that they're going for. So just pick the one guy.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
That's my personal opinion.
Okay. So speaking of he knows what sound you like and what you can get on and whatnot. Let me flip that a little bit and ask you, what kind of artists are you really digging right now? Like, what do you listen to lately? As far as new artists or less established ones, not really the
hmm
artists who go back, but who are coming up now. Who are you into?
I listen to a lot of cats. I listen to Fresh Daily, King Veda, one of Stalley's artists from BCG. I'm a huge Wale fan. I listen to, Currency, a list of others, man. Fashion,
Mm-hmm.
Dom Kennedy. It's like, I'm saying, a lot of up and coming cats. And if you even want to switch to a different sound, like Satisfaction's dope. Like I said, I listen to a lot of stuff that's coming up, man. I think we're at a point. Action Bronson, it's a lot. I think we're at a point right now where hip hop is really, not just hip hop, music is coming back to. I'm saying, in a form that I really enjoy. So there's a lot of people here now that I like.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's up. So earlier you really mentioned that you have a lot of mixtapes. You said like 10 to 13 or something floating around out there. So I was going to ask about that, about when you started performing. I know I was reading a little bit about you kind of getting into the performance and everything in high school as far as organizing and promoting maybe. So tell me about that. Like when did you start getting into doing the performances and everything like that?
Man, I've been performing for a while, man. I talent shows and stuff, but I really didn't get into it till I was about 17.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing, like a little open mics, man, just building my name up out here in the area. And during doing those, I hopped on the internet and I reached out to people out of town. So before I was 18, I was rocking. I did Virginia, I did New York, I was in D.C. I was in, just out here grinding by myself trying to perform. And I truly, through all that, I really found a true love in performing. And that, with the open mics and all that, brung me doing festivals and opening up for major acts. So it had to have been it really all started when I was 17 at that one open mic, and I found love from there. But before that, I've done shows. I've been performing since I was 11, but I really didn't get into it until I was about 17.
Right. Okay, that's what's up. Any artists that you that you would like to work with coming up in the future?
Yeah, man. Absol. I would love to work with Absol. I still to this day like want to work with NDRE and like Music Soul Child, like people like that. Like I said, I'm a huge Wale fan. I want to work with Wale. It's a long list, man. But right now I'm just really trying to, build my brand up and find my sound as an artist. So. Right.
All right. Well,
some time,
All right. Well, I like that you put that little twist on it at the end, because that's my next question is, for your career, like, how do you envision success looking for you? If you look out into the future, whether it's 5, 10, 15 years from now, when you get to a point that you are successful in your own mind, what does that look like? What is that going to feel like?
I don't know. I really don't believe nobody ever finds that point of when they're successful, because they always want it for more. They don't want it to stop. But I just want to be comfortable, man. I don't, I've never been the type of guy to obsess over money or, fame or anything like that. I just want to just follow my passion, man. Whatever comes with it, comes with it. But it's going to be a point, when I just see stuff happening, like, me making a freshman cover or me selling out the Lincoln Theater in my city, like just a lot of little minor things that make me happy. Coming back home, my family, saying I'm proud of you. Just being able to, make sure my sister and brothers are straight. That's the type of success I'm aiming for.
Say that. Okay. So, last question. It might be kind of a big one, or it might be kind of easy. Sometimes I catch people off guard with it. But, with the state of hip-hop the way it is right now, which, you kind of alluded to, it's in a good spot. You mentioned a lot of different artists with a lot of different sounds, in our conversation. Why should people check you out? What are you bringing to the table that they want to listen to?
I'm going to be sound cliche and say I bring a different sound. It's just another story. Everybody has a story. Everybody now is all talking about the same thing. They're talking about either mollies and money and drugs like that. And I just want to speak for the less fortunate and the people who really, doesn't care about that stuff. Man, I think as a whole, it's just a fresh sound. It's me mixing my down south roots with, my northern sound and wordplay. It's just, I think it's something that people will really enjoy if the opportunity presents itself where I pop. I think people enjoy it just off those reasons. So.
Okay, rock the mic, man. So Drique London, man, your new EP is called Payton and Kemp. It's all produced by Unique Music. I appreciate talking with you, man. You gonna come back next time you got something dropping?
Most definitely, man. I definitely stay in contact with you. And I appreciate you for reaching out, man. And I'm glad you felt it, man.
Absolutely, man. All right, good to talk to you, yo. Thanks for coming by.
No problem, bro.